another episode of What's for Dinner. I recently uploaded a video, kitchen quick tip on how to make Alfredo sauce from scratch. And we're going to go ahead and use that recipe that I made in this, it's really a skillet. I keep saying casserole. You do have the option of putting this in a casserole, just sprinkling it with some cheese and putting it in the oven for a little while. But really there's no need, and we would like to eat this evening. So, let me show you what this is. We're going to call this, and I really, really lamented over what to call this, because I never really had a name for it. It's just that stuff that I make. This is an Alfredo penne with Italian sausage. Really simple. It's just got components. So I'm not going to show you my ingredients. I'm going to show you the ingredients that I've already prepared. We have the Alfredo sauce that we made right here. And you will notice that it has been sitting here. I've turned the heat off. It's gotten really thick. But I'm going to show you what to do to fix that. Because I do want it nice and thick like this. Because we're going to use some of the pasta water to thin this out and make it really beautiful. I have 1 package of mild Italian sausage that I browned off. You can brown this off. You know how to do that. Put it in a dry frying pan with about a half a cup of water. Put a lid on it. Bring it up to a boil. Steam the sausage for about 5 minutes. Then take the lid off and let the water cook off and let the sausage brown up. Turn it a couple of times so it's nice and brown. Then I let it cool for another 5 minutes after that. I took it out of the pan. I sliced it and I cut each slice in half. And that way everybody gets some in their dish. I also boiled off a pound of penne pasta. And this is just al dente and it's perfect. So, let me show you what we're going to do. This is easy. I'm going to move my pot. And the reason that I haven't drained it in a colander, and I'll show you in a minute. Let me put my... This makes a lot. This makes enough for a large family for dinner, or it makes enough for my family for dinner and lunch tomorrow, or some leftovers for dinner. This won't last long in my house anyway, so I would say there are 8 healthy servings in this pan of pasta. Because a pound of pasta after it's cooked makes 2 pounds of pasta. So depending on how heavy how big your eaters are, then now just mix this in here. Now you see the pasta is wet still, but I'm going to want to add some more pasta water, and that is why I didn't drain the pasta. And sometimes I just take some of the pasta water and put it in a measuring cup off to the side. But I want that to be just a little bit thinner. So I'm going to take a ladle full of pasta, which is a half a cup of pasta water, and I'm just going to mix this in here really well. And that's probably all we're going to need. It's going to loosen that sauce up really nicely. And it's going to give you that lovely creamy Alfredo sauce that you are going to want. Now, the rest of it is as simple as adding our sausage into the pan.
You could do this with shrimp too, couldn't it?
You could do this with shrimp. You could do this with chicken. You could do this with frozen meatballs if you have some frozen meatballs that you've made in your freezer. You could do this with a lot of things. Lobster, crab. You could do it with a lot of things.
Hot dogs, ironhead.
Or turtle, ironhead. I'm not going to comment on that though, because I've never had turtle. I don't know what it tastes like. Okay. Pretty much this is finished. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle this with some black pepper. Not a whole lot, just to taste. And I'm going to sprinkle the top with a little grated Parmesan cheese that I had in the fridge. Okay. Let me get a dish and I'm going to fix you a plate because I know you're hungry.
So is Sissy.
Sissy's hungry too. I would serve this with nothing more. In the wintertime, I would probably serve this with some steamed greens. We're probably going to have this tonight with a green salad. Because that sounds good, and it seems like a little less effort than anything else would be. So,
And some French bread.
yes, and we'll have some French bread on the side. I think that looks great. Oh, silverware drawer. There's the fork. You get you a fork. There you have it. Alfredo penne with Italian sausage. I hope you try this, and I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, I'll see ya.